Welcome. What's your name, sweetheart? And when's your appointment for? Okay, now have you been to our clinic before? No, that's totally fine. I will get you to fill out a few forms for me first. Do you need a pen? Now, if you don't understand anything, just let me know, and also leave the last page free, okay? You're all done? Okay, great. I'll just page the nurse and see if she's ready for you. Hello, yes. Are you ready for your next patient? Okay, no worries. Thanks. Bye. So if you just turn around and you'll see a door to your right, go through there, the nurse will be waiting for you, and just take that folder with you. Okay? Hello. Thank you. Oh my gosh. She's got you to fill out the wrong forms. I swear that receptionist comes to work with her head on backwards sometimes. Nice girl, don't get me wrong, but seriously. Anyway, we'll just have to go with it. So the doctor is very busy. So she's got me to take your obs. So your heart rate, blood pressure, temp, all that good stuff. And I'll also get your weight and your height, okay? So we'll start by taking your height. So just stand still for me. Okay. And just stand right there on the scales for me. Does that seem about normal for you? Yes, okay. So next I will have a listen to your heart rate. So just try to relax for me so I can get an accurate reading, okay? Oh, sorry, I probably should have mentioned that it's going to be cold. So take a deep breath in for me and breathe out. Breathe in and out, and just breathe normally for me. Okay, so now I'm going to take a listen to your lungs and your breathing. So again, take a deep breath in for me and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now just breathe normally for me. So your heart rate was a little elevated. I did tell you to try to relax, but that's okay. I guess these kind of tests can be stressful for some people. So next I'm going to take your temperature. Yes, this is a mouth thermometer. What kind did you think it was? Okay. So if you'll just open your mouth for me and I'll pop this under your tongue. Okay? Right. And I'm going to check your oxygen saturation levels. So just give me your finger. Thank you. It's just going to take a few seconds. All right. Next, I'm going to take your blood pressure. So I'm going to place this cuff on your left arm. And I'm going to pump it up. Yes, it does get tight. Have you not had your blood pressure taken before? Don't worry, it won't kill you. Just going to try and take that again. That's better. Okay, so that's about it from me today. So you will be able to go in and see the doctor now and just take this folder with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, hello, how are you? Are you okay? You seem a little flustered. It wasn't the nurse, was it? She can have that effect on people sometimes. No, you're just nervous. Oh, you have nothing to worry about, I promise you. The tests I'm going to do on you today are actually quite fun. Okay? Thank you for that. Can you just pop the folder on my desk? Great. So I'll just introduce myself first. My name's Ashley and I'm your doctor, and I'm going to be looking after you today. Can I just confirm your name and date of birth? Perfect. So I'm going to be conducting a cranial nerve examination on you today. So basically, I'm going to be testing your senses. Okay. So do I have your permission to proceed with the examination? Wonderful. So first of all, are you experiencing any pain? Okay, no worries. Now I'm going to perform a general inspection of you. Do you use any walking aids or hearing aids? Visual aids or prescriptions? Okay. So, first of all, I'm going to be testing your olfactory nerve, which is to do with your nose and your sense of smell. Okay. So, have you noticed any changes to your sense of smell recently? Okay. So for my first test, I'm going to spray different scents around you, and I'll get you to identify what they smell like. Okay? So we'll start with the first one. Can you guess that? Peppermint, perfect. And next one. Lemon, correct. And next one. Can you guess that one? Yeah, that one's a little bit tricky. It's cherry. Okay. All right. Next one. Lavender, perfect. And last one. Rose, wonderful. Okay, so next I'm going to test your optic nerve, which is to do with your eyes and your sight. Now, have you had any changes to your sight recently? Okay. So first of all, I'm going to test your visual acuity. So if you could just pop over here with me and stand in front of the Snellen chart. Okay, so what I will get you to do is cover your right eye and read this line for me. Okay, now cover the other eye and read the same line. Okay, cover your right eye again, read this line. Alright, now cover your left and read this line again for me. lastly, cover your right eye and read the bottom line for me. Yes, it's very tricky. Not everyone can read it. Okay, now uncover your right eye, cover your left, and read the bottom line. Perfect. Now, while we're here, I thought we could do a colorblind test. So I have my Ishihara plates. Now, I'll get you to tell me what number you can see. Okay. So they progressively get harder. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yep. This is quite a hard one, yes. Can you tell me what number you can see? Wonderful. That's just a little fun one. Okay, now we'll just head back over to our first position. So for my next test, I'm going to test your pupillary reflex. Okay, to do this, I'm going to shine my pen light into your eyes and see how your pupil reacts. A normal reaction will involve the constriction of the pupil the light is being shone into. All right, so we'll begin. Okay, I'll do the other eye. Perfect. For my next test, I will get you to focus on something on the wall behind me, and then I'll get you to switch from the object behind me to my thumb. Okay, are you ready? Focus on an object on the wall behind me. Switch to my thumb. Object behind me. And switch to my thumb. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to test you for visual neglect. This will allow me to see whether you have a deficit in your awareness of one side of your visual field. All right. Now to do this, I'll get you to remain focused on one point in my face, such as my nose. I'm going to hold my hands out to either side of your visual field, and I'm going to wiggle my fingers, and then I'll get you to tell me what finger I am wiggling. All right. So remain focused on a point in my face, and we'll begin. Okay. All right. Yep. Perfect. Great. Now for my next test, I'm going to test your visual field. All right. So like the last test, I will get you to remain focused on a fixed point in my face, such as my nose. Then I will get you to cover your right eye first while I cover my left. All right. Then I'm going to slowly move my pen light from the periphery to the center, and I'll get you to tell me when you can first see the pen. All right, let's begin. Okay. 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 Now we'll do the other eye. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Fantastic. All right, now I will just get you to follow the light with your eyes. All right, wonderful. Now just look straight ahead at me while I shine the light into your vision, okay? Okay. Now I'm going to test your facial nerve, which is to do with the muscles of facial expression and also has a sensory component responsible for the conveyance of taste. All right. Now, have you noticed any changes to your sense of taste recently? Okay. All right. So first of all, I'm going to test your facial movements, all right? I'm going to do this by getting you to carry out a sequence of facial expressions. All right. So first of all, I will get you to raise your eyebrows. Okay. Now close your eyes. Blow your cheeks out like this. All right. Smile for me. Yes, and try to whistle. Wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to do a little taste test. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak a cotton tip in a solution and then place it on your tongue, and I'll get you to tell me what it tastes like. All right, so we'll begin. So first one. Sweet, perfect. Next one. salty. Okay, next one. Yes, sour. That one's yucky, isn't it? Bitter, correct. All right, last one. Savory, perfect. 100%. So I'll just get you to have a sip of water because that wouldn't have tasted all that good all mixed together. Okay, now I'm going to test your vestibulocochlear nerve, which is to do with your ears and your hearing. All right. Have you noticed any changes to your hearing recently? Okay. So for my next test, I am going to position myself behind you and I'm going to whisper 3 words or numbers into your left or right ear, and I'll get you to repeat them back to me. Okay? And to mask the opposite ear not being tested, I'm going to gently rub the tragus. Okay? Are you ready? All right, I'll just go behind you now. 5, 6, 9. Cat, fish, dog. Wonderful job. Now, the next test I'm going to conduct is called the Rinne test. This test involves me placing my vibrating tuning fork on the mastoid process, which is that bony spot just behind your ear. I will confirm with you that you can hear it, and then I'll get you to tell me when you can no longer hear it. When you can no longer hear it, I'm going to move the tuning fork to the external part of your ear and then tell me if you can hear it again. All right. So a normal result is that air conduction time is longer than bone conduction time. All right. This is what we see in a healthy individual. All right. So I'll begin. Okay. Perfect. Next, I'm going to conduct the Weber test. All right, this involves me striking my tuning fork and placing it in the center of your forehead. All right, if you can hear the sound equally in both ears, that means you have a normal result. All right, so let's start. Equal in both ears? Alright, perfect. Okay. Next, I'm going to test your glossopharyngeal and vagus nerves, which are to do with your mouth muscles, swallowing, and speech. Okay. So, have you had any issues with swallowing or any changes to your speech or cough or anything like that? Okay. So for my next couple of tests, I'm going to wear a face mask. I'm going to have a look in your mouth with my pen light, okay? Can you say ah? Do a little cough for me. Okay. Now just take a sip of water. Perfect. Next, I'm going to test your accessory nerve. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hands on your shoulders and push down, and I'll get you to push up and try and resist me, okay? Perfect. Now I'm going to place my hand on the side of your head and I want you to turn your head left, okay? Okay, and we'll just do the other side. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to test your hypoglossal nerve, which is to do with your tongue. All right, so I'll get you to poke your tongue out for me. Okay. Now I'm going to place my hand on your cheek and I want you to poke that cheek with your tongue. Fantastic. And the other side. Wonderful. Okay, so that just about completes our examination for today. You did a great job. Thank you so much for your time. So I'm going to summarize my findings, and once I've done that, I'll send the results off to you. All right. Thank you again. Have a great day.